You are listening to Christian Audio's production of Stars Over Sunset Boulevard by Susan Meissner. This book is read by Anne-Marie Lee. This audio recording was produced in 2016 by Christian Audio, which owns the copyright. No portion of this recording may be reproduced for any reason without prior written consent from Christian Audio. This edition issued by contractual arrangement with Penguin Random House. Originally published in English as Stars Over Sunset Boulevard. Copyright 2016 by Susan Meissner. All rights reserved. Please visit christianaudio.com, facebook.com/Christian Audio, or twitter.com/Christian Audio to offer your impressions of this work and to explore additional titles. Hollywood, March 9th, 2012. Christine unfolds the tissue paper inside the pink-striped hatbox, and the odor of lost years floats upward. She is well acquainted with the fragrance of antiquity. Her vintage clothing boutique off West Sunset overflows with stylish remnants from golden years long since past. "I thought you were going to hold off estimating that lot until this afternoon," her business partner Stella says as she joins Christine in the shop's back room. The two friends are surrounded on all sides by the wearable miscellany of spent lives. "Mr. Garceau, the man who brought this stuff in last night, just called. There's apparently a hat in one of these boxes that wasn't supposed to be included. He told me what it looks like. I guess the family is anxious to have it back." Christine withdraws a paper-wrapped lump from inside the box, revealing at first just a flash of moss green and shimmers of gold. Then she pulls away the rest of the layers. The Robin Hood-style hat in folds of soft velvet, amber-hued fringe, and iridescent feathers feels ghostly in her hands, as though if she put it to her ear, it might whisper a litany of old secrets. She has seen this hat somewhere before, a long time ago. "Is that it?" Stella asks. "I think so. He said it was green with gold fringe and feathers." Stella moves closer, brow furrowed. "That hat looks familiar to me." "It does to me, too." Christine turns the hat over to inspect its underside for signs of its designer. A label, a signature, a date. She sees only a single name in faded ink on a yellowed tag. Scarlett, number 13. 1. December 1938. A brilliant California sun bathed Violet Mayfield in indulgent light as she neared the soaring palm tree and the woman seated on a bench underneath it. Legs crossed at the ankles, the woman rested her back lazily against the skinny trunk. She held a cigarette in her right hand, and it was as if the thin white tube were a part of her, and the stylish smoke that swirled from it an extension of her body. The woman's fingernails, satin red and glistening, were perfectly shaped. Toenails visible to Violet through peep-toes winked the same shade of crimson. The woman wore a form-fitting sheath of celery green with a scoop neckline. A magazine lay open on her lap, but her tortoiseshell sunglasses hid her eyes, so Violet couldn't tell whether the woman was reading the article on the left page or gazing at handsome Cary Grant, whose photograph graced the right. A wad of wax paper lay crumpled on the bench beside her handbag, and a bit of bread crust poked out of it. She sat in front of the mansion at Selznick International Studios, the stunning white edifice that movie maker Thomas Ince had built back in the 20s to look like George Washington's Mount Vernon. The woman under the tree didn't look at all like a fellow studio secretary, but rather a highly paid actress.
Sample complete. Ready to continue?